Heavy rains that began falling on Friday in central China's Hubei province have caused 754 reservoirs in the region to exceed flood storage capacity. Due to increased discharge from the Three Gorges Reservoir and recent heavy rainfall, water levels in the Hubei section of the Yangtze River and in smaller rivers in the province are expected to rise in the coming days. Several areas in Hubei, including Wuhan, Yichang, Jingmen, Xiaogan, and 11 other cities and prefectures, have also experienced heavy rain since Friday. Heavy rain caused waterlogging in low-lying residential areas in Xiaogan City on Saturday, trapping some residents in their homes. Rescue workers then used rescue boats to evacuate stranded residents to a safe place. In Wuhan City, heavy rain accompanied by thunderstorms and strong winds caused several power grid outages throughout the city. After nearly 2 hours of emergency repairs, power supply was fully restored. Heavy rain also caused the water level of Meijia Reservoir in Xingshan County, Yichang City, to rise rapidly. Given the possibility of continued heavy rain, the reservoir began releasing floodwater at 1 p.m. Saturday. We quickly organized personnel to initiate emergency plans, notified every household, set up command posts on major transportation routes, and prohibited people and vehicles from entering the flood drainage area, said Kai Bisho, head of Pingshui Village, Gufu Town, Xingshan County, Yichang City. China will enter a 1-month critical flood control period with 7 downs and 8 ups. Floods occur frequently throughout the country and flooding in river basins is prone to occur. Chinese officials have sent 15 provinces including Sichuan, Anhui, Hubei, Hunan and Shandong to study and deploy flood prevention and relief efforts. According to Xinhua News Agency, China News Service and other reports, China's Vice Minister of Water Resources Wang Baowen predicted at a press conference on Sunday, 14, that during the period of 7 declines and 8 increases this year, China will experience drought and drought. Flooding will be more severe than drought, and extreme rainstorms and flooding will occur. Emergencies are becoming more numerous, widespread, frequent and intense, causing serious disaster impacts and making the situation severe and complex. Since the start of the flood season, 20 floods have occurred in major rivers and lakes in the Pearl River, Yangtze River, Taihu Lake, Huaihe River, and other river basins. Currently, the second round of floods in Taihu Lake and the first round of floods in the Huaihe River are developing, while the first and second rounds of floods in the Yangtze River are still in the process of evolution. 7 downs and 8 ups is the most severe period in China's flood control situation every year. Wang Baowen said that the country has entered the critical period of flood control from midnight on July 16th, and the Water Conservancy system has fully launched the working mechanism of the critical period for flood control. Integrated and joint delivery of water projects in river basins will be strengthened, and the focus will be on the safety of reservoirs to withstand floods, small and medium river floods, and mountain torrents. China's General Office of National Defense and the Ministry of Emergency Management also organized the departments of Meteorology, Water Conservancy, Natural Resources, Housing and Urban-Rural Construction and other departments to hold joint discussions on flood prevention on the 14th, and sent videos to 15 provinces including Sichuan, Anhui, Hubei, Hunan, and Shandong to study and spread flood prevention and disaster relief work. Chongqing, located on the upper reaches of the Yangtze River, was recently hit by heavy flooding. Since July 8th, Chongqing has experienced the largest rainfall and water surge since the start of this year's flood season. Starting Saturday, July 13, 2024, 13 districts and regencies experienced heavy rain, and 6 rivers experienced floods above warning levels. That night, Chongqing upgraded its third-level flood control emergency response in 13 districts and counties including Guangzhou, Jiangyin, and Sichuan to a higher second-level emergency response. Level 1 is the most serious level. In response to heavy rains, floods, and small and medium-sized rivers, rising water levels for districts with higher risks, including Yongchuan and Dazhou, have also initiated secondary emergency responses for flood control.
走的时候千万脚不能抬高啊，脚抬高有那个浮力。刚从那儿过来的，看到没？
是毫米，超过了力。